his iPhone.
Yeah, no, I know. I have 2 videos that were recently copyrighted. Oh my god.
George, don't feel too bad. We had a woman, she showed up here. It was time to go to bed and everything. She goes, I'm going to go set up my tent. She came back and she said, I forgot my sleeping bag. So she had to order a sleeping bag. We picked it up for her the next day. But yeah, you know, your filter's not that big of a deal. We can get you a new one of those.
I'm considering saying I forgot mine just to stay here another day or two.
Yeah.
This is kind of nice.
She loses her employment. So just for views, so you come from down there, right there, then you walk up here, right there, and then there's a fence right there, which I don't know, I never saw that. So then if you want to touch Mexico, you go right down right there and over there, and then you have to come back up, and then you start your hike, and you go down this way. And then you have the awesome PCTA.
Thanks.
What are you, a ranger?
Crest runner.
Crest runner.
Yes.
Cool. That would make much more sense.
Yes. Want to see something cool?
Yeah. That's
crazy.
interesting. Good morning. I know I already talked a lot, but I didn't say good morning. But we are now not on the PCT. We are walking to Mexico, which is what I just showed you. Just because, you know, if we say we walked from Mexico to Canada, we actually need to have walked from Mexico to Canada, right? So we're taking a little path right here because, you know, there's that fence that prohibits you from going directly to it. Like from the actual, what's that thing called?
Fence. What? Monument.
Monument. So I was going to say ornament, but it's a monument. So, but there's a spot where you can walk right there.
When we get back up there, I want to check in on far out after monument.
And there's a moon. It's so pretty. A moon, like there's a bunch of moons. There's the moon. Boom! Mexico. So that's Mexico. I'm going right through. Ooh. Mexico. Coming back through. And we are off. A little talky talk. So, we're off hiking. We already hiked 1 mile of the PCT. If you are new to this channel, my name is Roadrunner. My actual name is Julianne, but I go by Roadrunner. And this is because I thru hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2022. So do check out those videos if you want. If not, follow me here on the Pacific Crest Trail. And I'm hiking with my partner, Little Chap. I met him on my thru hike on the Appalachian Trail. We hiked about 600 miles together and then separated and then became really good friends and decided to hike the PCT together. Mainly because the PCT seems to be a little bit more dangerous when it comes to water crossings and snow traverses. So, and we kind of like hiking with each other. We have similar paces. We are not a couple, but everybody thinks we are since we have the same kind of color scheme. We are just really good friends, like brother and sister, to be honest. And so that's the general information if you're new to this channel. Last night we came into Campo, into the Cleve campground. There's a really great organization. They say they are non-profit, and they're run by One Speed, just Paul and Papa Bear. I don't know if there's any other people there, but those are the 3 that were there last night. And it was really neat. I mean, they gave us a little bit of a informational speech at 6:30 p.m. around fire. And it was honestly like very, very informative. I mean, as a thru hiker, you think you know everything, and that's one of the things that I am trying to not do. I'm trying to stay humble and not let my ego get in the way and think that I'm so cool hiking this PCT. So the information they gave was really awesome. They were talking about, there was a border patrol SUV. They talked about hypothermia and kind of the different symptoms, altitude sickness, and of course overheating, because the Pacific Crest Trail can get extremely hot and extremely cold. It's like a big difference in the temperatures during the day and night. And it was a really nice stay on the campground. Also, we know that the PCT carries a lot of condensation. And so this morning we did have some condensation. I had some condensation on the top of my quilt, as well as a little bit on one of the sides of my tent. And so hold on, I'm looking where to go. I guess I'm going this way. And well, I'll stay here for a second while I'm saying that. So there was some condensation, not as bad as a lot of people think, but I do think it's gonna get worse. I'm not sure why there is so much more condensation than the AT. I never really had that many problems with condensation, even for the very cold nights, so I don't really know. But maybe we'll figure out. We were on some grassy patches, and usually when you have your bag on grassy patches, it is usually pretty wet. So that's the rundown for right now, and we're gonna move on this here PCT right there. Road walking. So no trespassing, but go right by the private property. We got a real River Crossin. Once again, if you're new to this channel, there's a few things maybe that would help to know me. One of the things is I say River Crossin when I go over any sort of water, mainly because when I was on the Appalachian Trail, one of my subscribers made fun of me saying River Crossin when it was like puddles. River Crossin. And from there on out, I just said it all the time to be a little bit, what's the word? Just to do it. And then the other thing is I am very sarcastic, ironic, all of those. Sometimes I say things that could offend a person, but I don't mean it in an offensive way. It's just, I like to make fun of people that I care about. I know that's a really weird thing, but that's just how I show my appreciation. So little chap and I, we say crazy things about each other all the time. So if I ever say anything, you know, that's me. I did make an entire video just warning any sort of subscribers about me. Like, I'm sarcastic. Also, I do say things like this here tree right there, River Crossin. I say weird things. So I hope you'll enjoy your journey alongside me. But if not, no hard or no bad feelings. I think it's what it's called. No hard feelings, no bad feelings. Again, I'm German. I have a tough time with colloquialisms and sayings, so I probably will say things wrong. So yeah, there you go.
the wall, yeah.
It's okay, you can talk. I'm gonna use this as a...
So there's...
Trying these wild Zora. That's delicious. Like, delicious. The curry, wow. But I can't imagine how expensive that is. Just a few pieces in there. It's so good. This one's also amazing. Oh my goodness. I have no idea where to get these from. They're so good.
Maybe the park for it point different. You got...
So we just booked our first stay
Yeah.
in Mount Laguna
Yeah.
for Friday. And we decided to have a motel room.
Yeah. Motel with two twin beds.
Yeah, and the thing is, right now it's like nice and warm. It looks like so pretty, but apparently on Friday it's supposed to be what? You know all the details, like wind chill and all
Like
that.
the high temperature for the day is 26 degrees, and I think the high wind chill is showing like 13, like 30 plus mile an hour winds. And I've seen different, couple inches of snow and a little bit of ice maybe possible overnight.
So yeah, it's some really crazy weather change coming up, so we decided to already reserve that. Definitely noticing the difference in price. I don't want to really complain. I knew that California would be more expensive, but how you doing? So yeah, anywho-ski, just keep on moving, but we're excited that we at least have something already reserved and taken care of. And here you have some through hikers in the wild. There's Moto.
Hello, Moto.
And then I don't know, who is that?
Oh, that may be Craig.
That
No,
is.
he's got a white pack. Craig's got a gray. Oh, there's a third one. Up to the right of the guy.
Oh yeah. Taking a break at mile marker 7.4 to dry out our tents just because there was some condensation. We are thinking to probably camp at mile marker 12.6 somewhere. It's not an official campsite, but far out notes say there's a nice spot with water nearby, which, yeah, that should be interesting. But we have about 5.2 miles left for the day. It is around, what, 12? 30?
No, not even. Just it's
Something like that.
10.
12:10, so we've got time. Gonna eat this Pro Bar banana nut bread, and it says the whole thingamajiggy has 400 calories, so let's see how this tastes. All right, so I would say this bar is so far 8.5 out of 10, pretty good. So I have this thing where when I drink electrolytes, I often get nauseous. Anybody have an idea why I get nauseous after drinking electrolytes? It's really strange, so any advice?
I'm still sick.
It would be a great campsite over there where we just had lunch. It's safe to say, even though we're not in like the Sahara Desert, the sun is nothing to be fucked with. Sorry, but that's just reality. goes. Whee.
And the cow just goes around it.
Somebody left some artwork. Excellent. I think I'll just go this direction then. Just rolled my ankle. It also had a cracking sound. There was no reason to roll my ankle. It was like nothing. So I'm frustrated. The cracking sound was of course scary. We shall see. Honestly, I think it was just God telling me to slow down. I was just like feeling it, moving, you know, Chap is a little bit behind just because I just like a certain pace. And I think God just, you know how like those parents, they slap you in the back of the neck and then you like trip forward? I feel like that's just what happened. Only he's like, well, let's slow that woman down because even if we tripped her, she would keep going. Okay, all right, point taken. I'm at the campsite, I think, where normally, like, I would have expected there to be people here, but I guess not. Maybe people are thinking the same as us to go to the 12.6 mile marker. This one right here is at 11.4, but I can't. I wonder if I'm already there. Let me check. Yeah, that was the spot, nobody there. Strange. Well, it's kind of like a little chap was saying that it's really different from the Appalachian Trail first day where you see some hikers, but not really like an abundant amount. There were a bunch of young kids this morning, so they're probably racing either to Hauser Creek or maybe even all the way to Lake Marina, which is a total of around 20 some miles. We decided we wouldn't do that, and honestly probably shouldn't, since somebody told me to slow down already. Day one, and I cracked my ankle and he ran into a tree, and if you can see right there, there's a little dent.
This just happened a few seconds ago.
We try to find a cool spot, and it's like really nice. I guess these
right
matanzas or whatever these trees are, they're beautiful, and there are some flat spots, and we're probably gonna be here. It's pretty cool. Ooh, and I have chocolate in my mouth. Well, you can definitely see it's swollen right there. Okay. Alrighty. Here's this here tent right there, mine. Chap has the little romantic spot. It's nice. It's among all the matanzas. We're putting our shorts on because it's so much better.
I forgot you got the chicken legs.
So I think I'm gonna try to walk in shorts tomorrow,
Yeah,
because
for sure.
the pants, while they did protect from all that overgrowth, it was hot to be in the pants. So
Especially for 60 degrees.
yeah. So I'm gonna put my shorts on probably tomorrow.